Welcome to episode 4 of the Sub-2 average challenge. For this episode I got a 186 average. As you can hear, I got a rather Scottish accent because I actually got this average in Glasgow during my mum's stay and during Easter. It might sound hilarious and not Scottish at all, but I'll try my best to sound as Scottish as I can. As you can also see, I did this average blindfolded, just to be fun, as well as a tribute to Rami Sabahi, who actually did an official 2x2 round blindfolded, and that video actually inspired me to learn 2x2 and go pro. The first solve is a 194, but I will call it a DNF because I actually used 30 seconds to inspect the cube, which is absolutely unreasonable. But I'm still going to go through what's in my mind in my final solution. So in this scramble, it's not a particularly good scramble. You only got this yellow bar here, so I'm working on it. And you can do insert this corner and then insert this corner to get an EG1 case, but you have the bar in front. So eventually what you want to do is to find the same solution but actually end up the bar at the back. So the final solution would be like this. I'll first do an F prime from this angle to insert this corner, and then to insert this corner at the back. And then you get this case. For AUF, I know that red will end up on the left, and this is orange, so it will be a U prime AUF. The second solve is a 203. If you don't know EG2, it might seem it's a really bad scramble because all the bars you have is EG2 based. But if you know EG2 and you spot on green, you'll actually find a really good solution. I would first insert this corner by U prime R prime and then cancel the moves into inserting the corner at the back as well. So the whole face solution will be U prime R2 U prime R. And you get this EG2 case, which if you use anti-CLO is actually really bad. But if you know EG2, you know a really good out for this. And I'll first talk about the AUF. The AUF is white will end up at the front, so there's no AUF. And for the algorithm, you can also learn it. It's just sexy move, RB to L prime, inverse sexy move. So the time is pretty good on this. The first solve is rather an easy one. It's a 139, but you got lots of things to do. You got yellow, but you will get an EG1, and then you got this orange 3/4 of a layer done. So of course I will consider orange first, and just by RU prime R prime insert, you will get the CLL, and it's actually a great CLL as well. And the AUF, whites will end up in the front, so it's a U2 AUF. The fourth solve is a 133, again, another really easy scramble. You got some bars here, but green is not a great solution. On white is also not a good solution, so I move on to orange. It's also not great. But then when I look at blue, it's just a free move face by L, U prime L. And the EG case you got is the easiest EG1 case. And for AUF, there's actually no AUF because red will end up in the front, orange is at the back, so red will end up in front as well. The final solve is a 215. I would say the turning on that solve is pretty great because they involve the rotation. But in this scramble, you see this block, so you can work on red or blue. For blue, the position of the corners are not great at all, so I'm not going to do that. For red, it's actually U2 R2 for my EG1 face, so that's what I did. And I need to rotate because the bar is on the left. I need the bar to be at the back. For for this EG1 case, the AUF, blue will end up in the front, blue is at the back, so it's a U2 AUF.